Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Mary, the farm girl. Right now, I want us to look at temporary farm work visa application process. So you're probably wondering, I have found a job on the job bank website. I am interested in this job. I have already sent my resume and cover letter, and the employer has given me a job offer. So how do you go about the visa application process? Or maybe you want to understand the visa application process even before you get a job offer, so that when you get a job offer you are prepared to do this. Remember, the visa application process is a procedure that you should go about along with your job employer. So if an employer has given you a job, then he or she should also help you to go through the visa application process, because remember, as a temporary farm worker, they must pay for your air ticket. So for them to pay for your air tickets, they need to help you do this if you have not already. So how do you go about it? What are the requirements that you need for you to start your visa application process? Number one is a valid passport. Number two, you need to show evidence that you are eligible for the job that you are going to apply the visa for. So in this case, if you are applying a visa to go and work as a fruit picker, if you are applying for a visa so that you can go and work in the general farm management, like irrigating crops, planting, harvesting, then you need to show that you are eligible. And how do you show this? Through a job offer letter. So this is where the employer will send you a job offer letter, and then you're going to send the application process so that now you can start your visa application process. Number three, you need to have two of your photos and those of accompanying family members. So you need to submit the forms or the documents with two of your photos. And if you're going to go or to migrate to Canada with family members, let's say if you are a man, then you're going to migrate to Canada with your wife. If you are a wife, you're going to migrate with your spouse or your husband. Then you're going to provide photos of them and also of your children that you're going to travel with. And yes, so many of you have been asking me, can I migrate to Canada with my family as a temporary foreign farm worker? Yes, you can migrate to Canada as a temporary farm worker with your family. The only problem would be if you do not have enough money to show that you're going to be able to support them when you stay in Canada. Because even you yourself, when you are going to apply for these jobs or when you're going to apply for visa, you will need to show proof that you can be able to sustain yourself while at Canada. So you need to show a proof of funds. And this is applying to every family member that you're going to carry along. So if you feel this is a burden financially for you, you can just leave them aside for a while until you figure out things in Canada. And then when you have a good financial stability, then you can ask them to come and join you in Canada. So the fourth document that you should show, especially if you're going to go with your spouses, you're going to show a proof of relationship. So this means that you're going to show a certificate of marriage and also your children's birth certificate, so that you can be allowed to apply for the visa. Then you must submit some documents which are going to be well completed. The first document is the document checklist, which is called IMM 5488. The second document is a work permit application form, which should be, all these documents that are going to mention here should be well completed. The work permit application form is IMM 1295. The other document is a family information document, which should be also well completed, and it is called IMM 5648. The other document that you should produce or to submit is Schedule 1. So application for temporary resident visa completed by principal applicant. And in this case, it is you as the person who has been given a job offer, together with your spouse and all dependent children older than 18 years. The fifth document that you should apply or submit is the statutory Declaration of Common Law Union, which is IMM 5409. And then you should also submit the medical reports and police clearance certificates. So the money that you will be required will be 155 Canadian dollars, which are going to be for work permit application fee, and then an additional of $85, which are for the biometric fee. And then you should submit these documents filled and completed well at the visa application center. In case you have challenges filling these documents, or maybe you are wondering, do I have the right document? Have I completed them completely or correctly? Then you can visit your visa application center, and then the visa application service officers are going to help you fill in the form. However, they are going to charge you, and the charges will be dependent on the country that you are in. So that is briefly what you need to do for you to apply for a temporary farm work visa, for you to go to Canada and work on the Canadian farms. So the process takes 3 weeks, like I had told you in the previous video, to 6 months. But if after 6 months you will not have received, your application is not going through, then the officers are going to send you an email indicating why, and then things that you need to do for your application, and why it was not successful. So that is basically how you apply for a visa, and this you're going to be helped by your employer. They're going to also help you pay your air ticket and travel to Canada, because they are required to do this by the law. And when you arrive to Canada, they are also supposed to give you accommodation and health insurance benefits. And this information, or these charges, the charges that they are going to incur, it is not applicable or deductible in your salary. So if an employer tells you that I am going to deduct you this amount of money at the end of the month because I paid for your air ticket, then you should report them to the Canadian officers, because that is not in protocol. They are not supposed to do that. And also remember, they are supposed to pay for your ticket back home. So the ticket that you're going to use back home, it is their responsibility. So make sure that you ensure that you apply this information, and as you apply for your work visas, remember to be very vigilant to provide all the documents to make your processing successful. So until next time, remember to subscribe, like, share and comment. And if you have any questions that you would like me to answer regarding farm work, activities, jobs and application processes, how you can apply, probably your resume is having a problem here and there, you can just ask me in the comment section and I will be able to respond to your questions. So until next time, bye bye.